This video is about networking tips for designers. So a designer, your design skills are number one. But very close on the heels of that is networking. Networking is probably more important than your design skills in a lot of respects in advancing your career. You have to actively build it. You have to actively maintain it because a strong network means everything. And everybody starts from zero. So if you don't have any connections, that's okay. You can start anywhere. Networking is a skill, and after you start to develop it, you'll get better and better at it. Designers have a tendency to be a little introverted sometimes, and they like to work in their studio, and they don't like to be bothered. There are extroverted designers, but from my experience, most designers I know have a tendency to be a little more introverted. So networking doesn't really come naturally to them. Networking and what you have to do to network really falls outside of your comfort zone in many cases. But that's where the growth happens. Working outside of your comfort zone is really where the best growth happens. So you want to make sure that you're continually pushing yourself. And the more you do it, the easier it gets and the better you get at it. So why build your network? Well, most clients come from word of mouth. So it's the people that you know. I'm sure you've heard that before. And most new jobs come from connections that you have at other companies. So networking helps you keep the job you have. It also helps you get new jobs. And networking just isn't for you. Networking is also to give back. And that's a really important part of networking is reciprocal giving back. There's this great quote by Ozzy Osbourne, the singer for Black Sabbath, that says, you have to be careful of the people that you screw on the way up because they're the same people who are going to screw you on the way down. So you want to make sure that you're treating everybody with the utmost respect, the same kind of respect that you would expect from other people. So starting a network is easy. You can start with your friends. You can then move on to the people that you went to school with. You can go on to the people who are working at the job where you are now or jobs that you used to be at. You want to make sure that you're not just making connections in your design studio. You want to make sure you're also pushing out and meeting people and getting to know people and connecting with people cross-functionally. So that's people in the IT department and people in finance and marketing and product design, possibly even in retail. And making great connections with the people that you work with now is really important because what happens is those people will eventually leave that job and they'll go to another company. And over time, that range of companies gets broader and broader and broader because the people that you know will continually move around. So your connections with those people will also lead to connections with a much broader range of companies. You also want to make sure that you're meeting and getting to know people who have skill sets that are complementary to yours. So that could be, if you're a graphic designer, it could be getting to know illustrators or photographers or videographers or copywriters or strategists, PR people. Because those are the people that when you get larger client jobs down the road, piece of it may be outside of your skill set, you're going to have a network of people that you can draw on to bring in and do maybe a piece of that job for you. And so you could take on that client work when before you might have to say, no, I can't do it because that's not my particular skill set. So knowing a broader range of people is also really important. And the other aspect of that is that when they get jobs, they may bring you in to do your work that is outside of their skill set. So it's all about a reciprocal network of giving and receiving. Networking can be hard and can be exhausting, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. Also, you want to make sure that you are recording and keeping the contact information of every client that you work for, because those clients will move from the company they're in to another company, and then you have a great client connection at a brand new company. You also want to join professional organizations like the AIGA and art directors clubs. You want to invest in conferences like HOW and FUSE and South by Southwest and 99U. Another great way to network is Facebook groups. So Facebook has a ton of design-centric Facebook groups that you can get active in. LinkedIn has an incredible number of design-centric LinkedIn groups that you can participate in. Now, participation is a key word here because you want to actually participate in these groups. You want to ask questions. You want to offer answers to people. You want to offer value in your expertise and your knowledge in these groups so you can interact, start a conversation, and build a relationship with people. Start chats in Messenger. Another great way to build a network is mastermind groups. You can start a mastermind group on your own, so you might just ask a few creative people that you know, designers, illustrators, to meet every couple of weeks, either on a Google Hangout or on the phone or in person, and share about your goals and your successes and your challenges and share information with each other. There are also formal mastermind groups that are paid groups that you can research online, where you will have a broader range of people to draw from and interact with. So digital is great for networking, but I encourage you to also get physical. And that means asking people out to lunch, asking people to coffee, ask people out for a drink. Get to know them personally. Ask them questions about their family, their friends, their upbringing, because people like to work with people that they like. And so just shoot the breeze. It doesn't always have to be about work. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video on networking for designers. If you did, please hit subscribe below. Give me a big thumbs up, and it would be great if you would share it on social with your friends so they could learn about my channel. And with that, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.